It's almost Christmas time, Neo. Wake up.
My sis?
I think they're awake.
Well, yeah, they just made a demon sound. What the?
So then she's still alive inside your heart.
Get her out! Get her out!
Get her out! Desirator.
Nicky boy,
Oh, Mr. Light.
is it true that Detective is the real killer?
To be honest, we don't have any definitive proof. But he's the only one who could have done it.
But wasn't he at the Lordly Terror that night? Not to mention, we don't exactly know his motive. I mean, why would Detective Atmey want to kill Kane Bullard?
Oops, it's almost time. Better get back to the courtroom. I need to find some solid proof.
Hey, don't forget.
We do not have any more time
Don't
for
forget to get your
exposition.
complimentary maple syrup on the way out, eh?
Oh, thanks. Gotta have it sooner rather than later.
We have no more time for exposition.
Freaking Americans.
Hey, Judge, I just saw your cousin Canadian, Judge.
Oh! He's not my cousin.
He's just a man who appeared randomly in here one day who looks exactly like me.
He's another employee. Judges are not related. Well. Now then, this court is back in session. Mr. Look Atmey, take the stand.
Well, how do you do, Sir Lawyer? I never would have thought to see you acting so recklessly. I couldn't let them hand down your verdict just yet. Now we're giving you a perfect alibi. An alibi by the name of Master Damask. I'm sorry. I'm afraid even the great Luke Atmey has no idea what you mean. Of course, I have been in the next courtroom ever since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm afraid there's no way I could know what's been going on in here.
Death. You've been in the defendant's seat all day long, correct? Being tried as Masked Star Damask.
Indeed, the truly child play to fool the ignorant masses. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect their valuables, they even gave me a generous reward upon returning their own property to them. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles upon my defined finger, for example. So you continue to insist that you are, in fact, Masked Star Damask. Of course. You people are all fucking idiots.
What the why?
You just
Very well then. Look at me. Let's begin with this simple question.
You just been blasphemous.
I'm not. I'm
On
playing
October 12th at 1 a.m.
like right now.
Kane Bullard was murdered. Oh boy. Oh, here comes the Zola.
Damn, Zola really did become irrelevant after a while, huh?
Where were you at that time?
One without knowledge lacks even the knowledge that he should be ashamed of himself. But don't worry, I'm not holding it against you, the judge.
Ha! I grabbed Wong. I still lose, but fuck you. Oh, nope. That's also Black Panther. Oh, that's over 1,000. How? What the fuck?
Did you somehow win?
Jesus Christ, I knew vibranium was strong, I didn't think it was 1,024 power strong. Thanks.
Fitz, you need to take over since Skipper isn't here.
Okay. All right, Mr. Atmey. The night of the murder. Speak! Adderall. We're all ears.
As you wish, sir.
And the DVD perk.
The alibi. I was stealing the urn as Matt started the mask, just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contained no words, but in this case, what turned out to be my witness. The time at which the camera captured Matt started the mask was the same time as the murder.
It does seem the main point of discussion will be this photo of the crime scene.
Everything else up until now was all part of his plan. There has to be a secret to this picture as well. Even a great mask star the mask cannot be in two places at once. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have a verdict to receive. Unfortunately, Mr. Atmey, we still have to do your cross-examination. A fool is too foolish to know what he is a fool. Francisca?
I think he's trying to say that you're full of it, Nick.
The only thing that's full of his is his alibi. Spampton! I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point. That's right. That was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. You sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch, right? Indeed. There was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was the perfect opportunity to steal my latest target. Cartoonishly evil.
I see. You truly are evil, aren't you?
Yes, evil is what I am.
More like a bitch.
Who said that? I'm sorry, evil. They should have saved me at the final case of the game.
What did I miss?
Nothing. We're just doing cross-examination stuff.
Nick, isn't there something odd about this?
Hmm?
Detective Atmey was always proud of his ace detective skills, right? But if the urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor while he was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona.
No, that's true. It is kind of odd.
Was using the bloody glove. I see.
About the camera that took this photograph. Oh, come now! It's all too clear what you're thinking. Huh? You think I altered the timestamp of the photograph, don't you?
I'm afraid that's impossible. I'm afraid. The camera was set up by Lordly Taylor, and on top of that, it was Lordly Taylor's staff that printed that picture's data. Unfortunately for the defense, there's no way that picture could have been altered.
Damn.
I see.
Looks like I better find something else that's suspicious. Yeah, wake up.
Ugh. So this alibi is false?
It has to be. We couldn't have killed Mr. Buller at KB Security.
Penny.
The soup is good.
Yep.
But I'm not really spotting anything unusual.
There are two possibilities.
Ultron.
Either the mask or the mask in the photo is a fake, or the photo itself is.
A deli penguin looking ass.
So by photograph, you mean this piece of evidence here, is that correct? Indeed it is. That is it! The very thing that proves I committed a crime! The very thing that proves you committed the crime.
Surely even you understand by now.
That is an AFK. That is an AFK pinhead.
Nice. Lordly Taylor provided that camera. There's no way I could have tampered with it. That means I could not have killed Kane Bullard unless I had an accomplice.
Oh, never mind. He's not okay after all. Scary snowmen.
Let's do the funny thing.
The box.
Ah,
Come on, think long and hard about that night. Basement's warehouse. This picture that supposedly captures it. Got to be here. Isn't there something funny about this picture? Look at this photograph. Every time I see it.
Dude, it makes me laugh.
Bet there is.
What is that on Johnny's head?
Are you implying that this picture is a fake? You bet I am. There's definitely something strange about this picture. We took a look around.
Tin Man.
We took a look around the basement warehouse that night before the theft took place. There's something in this photo
That is-
doesn't match my memory of that night. Oh yeah, the statue isn't in the photo.
very well. Then let's hear what you have to say.
Wait, what? Oh, thank God.
This pool of cum.
The funny part is right here!
The funny. Why, this is a cum stain.
Someone got too excited over there. It's probably Ron.
This will might be good for this deck. Come. Now this case is getting interesting.
God damn it. Not exactly.
It's a black and white
Okay,
picture,
then.
okay?
Not exactly.
I am justified.
This stain is actually pink paint.
But it's white.
It's a black and white photo, Your Honor.
Oh! Fuck you, fever breaker.
Ah!
Oh, just paint. And white colored at that.
Tin Man.
From blood to white, the judge
Ow.
loves going on his wild tangents. The problem with this photograph is not the paint. The problem
Second fever breaker.
The problem is, when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse, it turns out that something that should be there is nowhere to be seen.
Well, Mr. Wright.
This statue. The supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following. It's Adrian Andrews.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it.
I myself was there the night the theft took place and saw the statue in that spot. If this picture was truly taken on that night, then that statue should have been there.
But when I went there the day after the theft, that statue of the old bag was sitting in the corner.
Old bag.
What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little shit? Yes, hear boss
Where
music
is-
approaching.
Why do I hear boss music?
Ah!
I hear. I
Die,
don't know.
Phoenix Wright, die! You whippersnapper!
I didn't even do it.
Death, death, death! Don't you lie! About my precious Godot. Ah. Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally.
Your Honor, this is a statue slightly larger than yourself and quite heavy. It would take more than an accidental push to move it that distance.
In that case, can you prove it? Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why that statue was moved that night?
Yes. Maybe. I don't know.
There is no evidence.
Can you do it, Nick?
Never mind who moved it. The real question is, why did they move it?
Can you not?
Hold on, I need to crack open a window. Okay, I'm back.
Da.
It is I, Solid Snake. What? You're Solid
Fuck it.
Snake? No, I'm not Solid Snake.
No, that is not Solid Snake.
The entire internet when someone posts a picture of Big Boss instead of Solid Snake.
Well, Mr. Wright, I hope you're prepared with your answer.
It was Luke Atmey. The one who moved the statue, none other than Luke Atmey. Come now, Sir Lawyer. There you go again on one of your strange illusions. There you go again with one of your...
Your Honor, this is no delusion.
There you go again with your another flight of fantasies, weirdo. I am not ready to do a British voice when we get to Grey Ace Attorney.
Mr. Wright, what basis do you have for such a for your strange delusions?
It's very
The
simple.
judge randomly becomes British.
The witness was the only one in the basement warehouse that night. That is indeed very simple. However, why do I want to move a heavy golden statue? The reason for moving the golden statue, here where our battle really begins.
Well, Mr. Wright? What reason did the witness have to move that statue?
The reason can be found here in this photograph.
Oh, every time I do it makes me laugh.
Luke Atmey, you pretend to be Mask Star Damask to create an alibi by showing you were at Lord Lee Taylor that night. Nuh-uh. But this photograph contains a single fatal frame. I mean, fatal flaw. Fuck. If the statue had been there, your lie will be exposed like cheap film at a drugstore. Wow, that is really...
You're getting photos developed?
That was really dated.
Current
Oh
year?
my god.
I can't say that. My drugstore has a photo thing.
Oh. That is why you moved the statue.
A single fatal flaw?
Interesting theory. Please enlighten us. Enlighten us.
Oh. Naturally, the lie in this photo is the timestamp. Okay, Thor.
What do you mean?
I mean, face the mice of Asgard, Mjolnir.
What? How did you have a second canceled out Ebony Maw?
I'll tell you exactly what I mean. On the night in question, Luke Atmey went to KB Security and murdered Kane Bullard. Therefore, it's obvious it would have been impossible for him to have been at Lord Lee Taylor at this time. Back shot of Luke Atmey.
But what does that have to do with the statue being moved?
Remember, if you will, Your Honor. When was this statue placed beside the warehouse door?
Well... My brother in Christ, you really need a 22 power Thor.
The statue was taken down to the warehouse on the day of the crime. And it was placed there in order to cover up the paint. And it was placed there in
Exactly.
order to...
Luke Atmey
And
had
it
already
was
decided on the
placed
time
there
when he was going to kill the victim. And so, in order to create an alibi for that time, he took this picture days before the murder took place.
What?
Of course, the statue hadn't yet been brought down to the basement warehouse yet.
Ah,
So, on the day of the crime, Mr. Atmey must have been quite nervous. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair factory, so to speak. Why? Because something that wasn't supposed to be there had been brought down and placed where it wasn't supposed to be.
what do you mean?
And that is why Luke Atmey had to move the statue on the night of the murder. He did it to make the room match with the way it happened in his photo.
Order! Order! Mr. Atmey, is this true?
One moment, Your Honor. Have you forgotten this? Fucking Luke Atmey extends his arm. into
What's
the
that?
face.
What's that?
The data for the basement warehouse computer. According to this, the camera didn't indeed go off on the night of the crime. It's true that the camera had been set up by the Lord Taylor staff. However, the program used to manage that data was yours. That alone would have allowed you to tamper with the data. I feel like I'm gonna throw up a booger.
Order! Order! Mr. Godot, what is the meaning of this?
I don't know.
Godot, I warned you about making me wait. Put the coffee down.
This fucking music. Hey Neo. Oh, they died.
What?
You know Godot's music will fit perfectly on every time they do something? Yoko.
Yeah? Good one.
My 11th cup.
It's the noir kind of
I promise to
sound.
drink no more
Yeah.
than 17 during a trial.
You're gonna be pissing black.
Which means I'm still good till the last drop.
There was a track in the AI soundtrack that I thought kind of sounded Yako-ish. Let me find it.
However, the defense has a very good point.
Did he just? No.
What was this? Did he just know me?
A good point. Nuh-uh. Fuck you.
The fuck do you mean, nuh-uh? Know what? Death.
Wait, for Ron or Luke?
Godot.
Yeah!
And a fever breaker for the win.
No!
And one for Jenny in the win. I bequeathed my entire boot to the head.
Damn it.
I need to find that video again. It's such a
DM'd you the
classic.
music, Nick.
And Skipper died.
A good point. So what? We are all but travelers on a road of infinite points.
I'm gonna go eat dinner real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Alrighty. I think he's got his points mixed up with his other points.
So you say this photograph was taken ahead of time? And that the statue was moved in order to make it match? That's a very interesting idea. However, there's one point that can't be denied.
Which is?
That it's only a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe can never reach their dreams. Can never reach.
You, Judge, you can't agree with that.
That's very true.
No way! Don't fall for that, Your Honor! I didn't mean to yell at you. Wait, don't femur breaker me.
Hey, Mr. Damask!
You see the judge's hand approach the button. Don't tempt me.
Yes?
If there's no funny business in your actions as Mask to Mask, there should be no problem with you telling us your strategy. So let's hear it.
I miss Cecil.
Yes, please provide this court with your testimony. About your plan to steal the sacred urn.
Sacred Urn heist. It's payday, fellas. I first received a request from Lordly Taylor about 20 days ago. The urn was placed in a box and Savari! It was then sent to the warehouse. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand. Excuse me. I then handled security by myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. At last, I hold the urn in my hand for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th. You make really good points.
That's pretty much all stuff we've heard before, isn't it?
Yeah, we will find the truth hidden in the nuggets of new information he gave.
Nuggets.
What's the equivalent of a nugget in Japanifornia?
I don't
A dumpling.
fucking know.
Witness, you're sure there are no mistakes this time?
Savari!
That's not a word.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up, bitch. Very well then. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
I'm about to Savari your fucking nose. Remember that.
Threat in court. Femur breaker.
Miss Abby, you're fucking stupid. If you really are a Masked Star the Mask, then you also wrote this calling card, correct? But of course. Skipper, it's you.
Is there a problem with that calling card? Is there a
Allow
problem?
me to read a passage from the calling card that Masked Star the Mask has written. Take good care of that speckled urn. Now the speckle here surely refers to this pink pattern on the sacred urn.
Yes, that is true. But so what?
Truth be told, there's no way that Masked Star the Mask could have known about this pattern. What do you mean? This pink spotted pattern on the urn is actually nothing more than paint stains. It's not Danganronpa blood. Sorry, everyone. Ew, what the fuck?
Paint stains? Sorry.
You're good.
Oh, get fucked! Fuck your werewolf by night, bitch!
And these stains did not appear until after the urn had been taken to Lordly Taylor.
I'm not finding this trick to be very funny, Mr. Wright.
The day that the sick urn was taken to the warehouse, the urn was broken due to human error, or should I say, an error-prone human. And that's when the pink paint got on the urn.
You can't be serious.
And yet this calling card clearly mentions the paint pattern. Which means Detective Atmey has seen this urn long before the crime ever took place. In fact, he saw it when this fake photo was taken. And because this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murder no longer holds water. Luke Atmey having a heart attack.
Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Alright.
Use your words.
Did it. He's broken. Sorry.
Still not a word.
Use the actual fucking word from the dictionary. Because. Well, that is a word from the dictionary.
Because of all the wonderful things he does. I did not think that through. Wait, you didn't think that through either, did you? Wait, what? Wait, what? Excuse me, qu'est-ce que c'est? Nani the fuck?
Snap moment.
Pardon? Qu'est-ce que...
Neo.
Oh, right. Patriot and Steve.
Nick, I think it's still a little early for a victory pose.
Well, I'm not in Smash Bros, Maya. I should have been, but I'm not. Huh?
Forget what they took from you.
Never forget what they took from you.
I can't. They made Doomslayer a fucking me costume.
They made Travis Touchdown into a me costume. I was disappointed.
And Dante.
And Dante, what the hell? Skipper.
No, Steed. No one has any conviction these days. No one has any conviction.
I like Splinter Cell Conviction. Unrelated.
Conviction, you say?
Yesterday, we all decided unanimously that this man was masked to mask. And now we're calling him a murderer. You don't think we're being a tad fickle?
That's a good point.
No way! Don't fall for that too, Your Honor!
You say that Luke Atmey was the one who killed Kane Bullard. Then let me ask you this. Why would he do that?
Excellent point. Motive, Mr. Wright. Motive. Like you, my merry murderous motive manifest? That's a lot of M's you just used. Neil, look, Steve Harrington.
Nick, he's getting his second wind.
That's a Steve Harrington first, right? Wait.
Oh yeah, is it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, not his name. Okay, cool.
I played that wrong. I'm dumb.
Yeah, he has babysitter, second wind, and then camaraderie. That's his 3 perks, I remember.
If he prepared an alibi and pinned his crime on Ron DeLite, as you say, he must have had a very strong motive for murder. Beyond being a prissy little bitch.
Alright.
Silence, piss baby.
The only one with any motive we've seen is Ron DeLite. Isn't that right, Detective?
Indeed, according to my own research, the boy's motive is clear. Wait for me, boy!
Lose the girl. You don't need her.
Me waiting patiently for Cell to be in Fortnite so I can just use my cell voice.
Without a motive, it's nearly impossible to be proven guilt in a murder case. Now then, maybe you can enlighten us on what the defendant's motives were.
I've been honored to, Sir Old Timer. Doing everything they can to make Ron look suspicious. Despite a lack of hard information, it may be our only chance. Wrong voice. I, Luke Atmey, had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Kane Bullard decided to investigate and start the mask and simply mistook who he was. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron DeLite. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. DeLite for his betrayal. While a mistake is quite inexcusable, the defendant truly believes he is Master the Mask. That's why Mr. DeLite thought it fit to kill Kane Bullard. Truly a tragedy. God, Ron's a baby. You got that baby face. Little baby man. Baby man.
Little baby man. Little baby. Baby man.
So the victim, Kane Bullard, blackmailed the defendant. No! Wait, that's not my Ultron. Okay, hold up. We're breathing again, Houston.
You were about to lose it.
Oh, there's my Ultron. Okay, we're breathing.
Skipper.
This is the blackmail letter found in the defendant's apartment. A handwriting test confirms that Mr. Bullard was indeed the one who wrote the letter.
What? Hey, TJ.
TJ cameo.
Pogars. Very well. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Wow. Thank you. Wait, you don't want to take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Atmey, you're a fucking moron. Objection! Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Atmey? Well, if it's just a few, I guess it's alright. When you said that this letter was addressed to Rhonda Light, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction. Contradiction?
Victory.
Thank you, Marvel Snap. Very cool. Skipper. Skipper.
I don't know where a walking contradiction like you gets off saying things like that.
You're one to talk.
At times like these, men are made to express themselves with their fists. Why don't you show us what you've got there, Junior?
What the?
Why don't you show us?
Why they? Now why are people calling me a baby man?
Little baby man.
Did not suppose how it was supposed to go down.
Indeed. Time to man up, Mr. Wright.
I'll give you a big ass contradiction. Wait. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I'll show you a big ass contradiction. My bad. Take a good look at this newspaper clipping. It contains a picture of the Tira Iman, the stolen jewel.
What about it?
The problem is this jewel's color.
Cannibalism is
Wait. Is Godot colorblind? Oh my goodness.
I mean, with that visor, he can only see red.
Everything is red.
Yeah.
Take that mask off. It makes you look stupid.
No, I don't think I
Oh.
will.
Just imagine you're prescribed with, like, I'm guessing these are glasses for him, just these giant ass glasses, and you can only see the color red.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
You're right. Why did they get...
Color. I'm not for discussing color myself. I'm not much for discussing color
I
myself.
will always hate X-Men and Wolverine for giving fucking Cyclops a jacket. That looks so stupid. No, it didn't look stupid. It's the fact that he was wearing his astonishing X-Man look with the jacket that made it look stupid. According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. However, in the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day.
Oh, Godot wrote the letter.
Wait.
Red?
Which means the red diamond described in the blackmail letter is not the Tiramon that Master the Mask stole at all.
And your point is, Mr. Trite? So you are trying to say that this blackmail letter was intended for someone else? That is what you're trying to say, right? Trite?
Right, Trite.
That is what you're trying to say, right, Mr. Wright?
Oh my god. Yeah, just get all my nicknames out of there, why don't you?
That is what you're trying to say, Mr. Bitch. That is what you're trying to say, Bottom. That is what you're trying to say. This nickname has been redacted.
Well, is that what you're trying to say? Right, Nick?
Yes. This is who came below was actually blackmailing. Luke Atmey. Naturally, it was you, Detective Atmey. Do you have some sort of bias for that claim? You have been personally involved in every single Master the Mask case, and in the last case, you recovered what was stolen and received a jewel. Wait a minute. Did that mean when all of that fucking murder for that fucking ring? Well, that's funny. As your reward, I like it when my jewel glistens in the moonlight. As I pop my knuckles real quick.
You said that right when there was some crackling.
Perfect timing.
A jewel. A
The
jewel.
one wrapped conspicuously around your finger. Oh, here we go. Pursuit time. You're caught, motherfucker. That red diamond ring! That is the diamond referred to in the letter. Which means that Kane Bullet wrote that letter in order to blackmail you! I'll have you know, Godot, I am 23 years old. As it says right here. No, wait. Phoenix is 26. My bad. Your Honor, I don't know my exact age.
It seems you've gone too far with your childish
Death.
pranks, Mr. Trite.
Uh-oh. I don't like the way you said that.
Kane Bullard blackmailing Luke Atmey? Are you for real?
Yes, I am. Maya, I can't stand up to him. He's like the devil to me. And that was on karma, but he's dead.
Angry German ghost noises.
Yeah.
Nick, come on, stand up to him.
No.
Then answer me this. The blackmail letter contains the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world,
Yes, it certainly does.
Kane Bullard threatened to make Luke Atmey's identity public knowledge. An identity he wanted to keep a secret. So just what was his identity?
Atmey killed Kane Bullard because he was afraid of his secret becoming known. Well, what's the identity you want to keep secret?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's your turn again. And then Neo died. Bad ending. Get back here.
Here's calls for the time. Thank you.
You okay, Skipper?
Yep.
Okay.
Ina.
This is what it all comes down to, Nick.
The identity that Luke Atmey wanted so desperately to keep secret his identity as. He's detective, mad. Blackmailer? Oh wait, yeah, he was blackmailing Ron. Luke Atmey was a blackmailer!
Hey now, isn't that a little different from what you've been saying? You said that Kane Bullard was the one blackmailing Luke Atmey. Are you saying that Atmey was blackmailing someone else on top of that?
Ugh, you have to admit, that does sound a little odd.
It's not odd. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atmey. But Ron the Light was also being blackmailed by a certain someone.
The theme.
So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? That's the theme of a cinnamon roll.
the theme of the baby man.
You know, that would be a nice Raphael skit for Soul Calibur 8.
Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Amenon heist.
You look like a ringmaster now that I look at it.
After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. Detailed plans?
Yeah, the air plan.
In which case, that would mean that Ron Delight was actually Mask Star the Mask.
That is what we are claiming. Someone else came up with a plan and had Mr. Delight steal his target for him. And that someone was none other than Luke Atmey. Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What is? When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Careless with the tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong? How did you? You say that I, Luke Atmey, was blackmailing Ron Delight. In which case, I would naturally known all about his relation to Mask Star the Mask. Well, yes. Ron Delight started receiving plans from his second crime onward, correct? Which means I learned of his identity when he committed the first crime.
Good point. You certainly couldn't have blackmailed him otherwise.
In that case, let's see some hot and bitter evidence. No sugarcoating. I fucking hate sugar. During the first crime, how did Luke Atmey know that Ron Delight was Mask to Mask?
Here. I think I see it. Seeing what? When you were in grade school, you received a state report card every year. Gets to lots of mischief trying to be the center of attention. What do you mean? This newspaper clipping. It has a picture of you and Ron Delight in his guard uniform. It seems that Mask Star the Mask didn't just disappear into thin air. He just took off his outfit and hid it in the bucket. Well, Your Honor, we're not claiming that Ron Delight is fucking smart.
That sounds far too stupid to be true.
Correct. With tricks like that, you couldn't fool a baby, let alone an ace detective. And that's when you figure it all out, Mr. Atmey. That's when you learned that under his mask, Star Demand would really run to light. He's supposed to be Master Demand? Not only that, look like what he made detective. I can't believe it. He was just a slimy blackmailer. What a fraud trying to pass himself off as police detective.
Alright, I'm back. Do we have this man corded now?
Yeah, people are throwing shit at him now.
Bruh, sweat is dripping from this man's nose.
Why you? How dare you expose me like that? Why
I'll make it.
I mean, I've never blackmailed anyone in my life.
Make an exposed video.
I'm a
Don't
famous crowd,
ask.
an ace detective, and also a Star the Mask. Why can't you understand that? I'm afraid you are neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and a murderer. That is your true identity. Why you? How dare you? Collaborate, Lord, what am I trying to do? You're supposed to know I say no, you can guarantee you really yell it. So I get this. It's enough to make one laugh.
He didn't get a heart attack, is he? Is he gonna get a heart attack?
Kneecap this man.
It would seem we finally arrived at the real answer.
He is broken.
That was quite a performance by Mr. Atmey.
How do we break this man twice?
The drag.
Bailiff, please prepare yourself for Mr. Atmey.
Oh.
The hammer that strikes too fast has no time to aim.
You count the sex.
Bailiff, prepare the sex jazz.
Now.
That's not the sex jazz.
One day I was born at the age of 4. My mama asked me a question. What the fuck are those?
That's a huge sex jab.
So cool.
What do you mean? I'm already preparing to deliver my ruling.
Allow me to say one thing.
Doo-doo caca poo-poo fart.
Will be the one to judge. I will be.
You don't get much more in your face than that.
It appears that your claws weren't quite sharp enough, Mr. Wright.
What do you...
It's true that you've proven a lot of things.
We're,
Things like Luke Atmey was a filthy blackmailer.
we're
And
this
that he wasn't at the Lordly Taylor the night of the murder.
we're this close we're this close to freaking Godot calling Phoenix Mr.
And that he
Shite.
wasn't at Lordly Taylor the night of the murder.
That's right. That's why you were the one who killed Mr. Bull.
But there's still one thing you have yet to prove.
Your Honor, take his femur. What's that?
Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean he was at the murder scene. Therefore, if you can't prove that this pitiful excuse for a man was a KB security, then I don't see how a verdict can be delivered.
No! No way!
I don't see.
I can't wait to go see, like...
Order! Order in the court! Well, Mr. Wright,
I can't wait to see, like, when I'm editing this video to see how much words I got right with that breakdown. This is it. This is the final round. I got to prove that Atmey was at Mr. Bullet's office on that night.
But can you really prove that?
Look,
That's long enough, Mr. Trite. I want to hear your answer.
that night Luke Atmey was at KP Security and the defense... Wreckfest? No.
You never trust anyone with a creeper profile picture.
I can't prove it. I can't prove it.
just as I thought.
But if you hear more of Detective Atmey's testimony,
Unfortunately, that's as far as you go, Mr. Trite.
what do you mean?
I won't allow for any more testimony. That's what I mean.
What?
Have you forgotten? Luke Atmey is here after we interrupted his own trial. And you have failed to prove that he committed the murder. I think it's time for this witness to return to his own trial.
Luke Atmey's hair looks like a fucking...
Boomerang?
No, cheese. Someone took a chunk out of it.
And faces a guilty verdict as mask to mask.
No! Well now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the ace detective, as well as Mask Star the Mask. My verdict will verify that. Just as Raw the Light will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness.
Throw your dick away. Order! Order in the court! There's enough deliberation over this witness.
I can't believe this. At this rate, Ron is...
Don't give up now, Nick. We still have tomorrow. We can look for more evidence and by then. Oh.
By then it will be too late.
Huh? Why?
Double jeopardy. Yep,
That
double
is-
jeopardy.
Good, because this trial is getting really
One of
long.
the basic rules of any court of law.
This is only the second case. How is it this long?
Why do
Double jeopardy.
Why do we need an extra long ass case for this weirdo ass man that looks like Spampton?
It's worth it for Ron.
Yeah,
Look
you're
at
right.
him. Look at
It's worth it
look at
for
me.
Ron.
Look at him.
Look at me.
He wants all the
Witness
court
me.
cloud.
I'm fucking invincible. I'm pretty sure double jeopardy in the Ace Attorney series is gonna be a constant thing going forward.
Should a defendant be tried and find innocent in the court, and that defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. It is a fundamental rule of all courts.
Just making sure that's an in-game rule, right?
Nope, that is a
That is a
real
real
court of
rule.
law.
What?
Yeah.
That is? What the fuck?
That is a real law.
Hey.
There are some extenuating circumstances on it, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Like if more information comes out on a crime, I think.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Everything that in
Like
that-
But it
I
is,
was
like,
worried
90%
that like you just can't do it at all, and I was like, oh my god.
everything that applies in the Ace Attorney series applies also in real courts.
Well, kinda, yeah.
And fun fact,
I mean,
when they were making Apollo Justice, I'm not gonna like spoil it, but they actually went to an actual like trial, like they actually talked to because during the time in 2008 the Japanese like legal system was changing a bit, and they actually went over there to be like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, that's good. Doing research.
How to get away with crime, play Ace Attorney.
this is not legal advice. This is not legal
Yeah,
advice.
no,
This
we
is
got-
not
we
legal
got
advice.
it.
This is not legal advice.
Everything pictured here is a work of fiction. You cannot apply any of this to real life court cases.
Hey, but they
And if you
didn't-
do, you will die.
They didn't say that though. Like at the beginning of every game, this is not applied to real life. They didn't put that at the start, so you can actually do this.
And it applies to this witness as much as it applies to everyone else. Well, that was an interesting game theory there, buddy. That
Mr.
really
Atmey,
didn't
you
work
will
for
be
you.
found guilty in a matter of minutes.
Well, this sucks.
Guilty as masked a mask, which means
He will be innocent as far as the murder of Kane Bullard is concerned.
No way.
Well, this sucks.
The fact that you were unable to prove Mr. Atmey's guilt of that crime here means that he will never again be tried as Kane Bullard's murderer.
Ah!
Wait.
Where? Oh, it's this sprite. The Doom sprite.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh wait, wrong Doom.
There's nothing I can possibly do to win. Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent, the real killer, Luke Atmey, will go free.
You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today.
Imagine if Larry just barges in here right now.
Fuck no.
As long as there's no more testimony, looks at the door. As long as there's no more testimony,
Keep it shut. Keep it shut.
Lock it, bar it, barricade.
The judge just looks around.
I'm afraid I have to declare that there will be no more further questioning of this witness. Are there any objections? Looks at the windows. No one can get in. I think we're safe.
Custom skin tone.
He just raises the gavel slowly. I hereby end the cross-examination. Look at me. Yes! Yes, I win!
It's me,
Who is it?
Or the PS5.
Oh shit.
Skipper, it's you. Skipper, it's you. It's Mia. Wake up. Stop reading what you're reading.
I think I see it. I think I see it. Your Honor, when you were a child, this is what was on your report card every year. Has poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result.
Damn.
How did you? I banged the goddamn gavel.
Phoenix, raise your head up high. Have you forgotten what I used to tell you? A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. So get your ass out there.
That voice. No way.
God fucking damn it!
Long time no see, Athena.
Mia.
I want to hug her.
This is the true power of the Korean channeling technique. I know that it's really Maya who's standing before me, but right now, she's my mentor, Mia Fey.
I'm going to commit violent acts.
Now, let's do this.
But there's nothing more we can do, Mia. Without any more testimony, I can't cross-examine.
Not yet. The testimony's not over yet.
I banged the goddamn gavel!
What do you mean?
Your Honor, just now you said something very interesting. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today.
I swear to Christ on a cracker. Yes, that's true, but...
Unfortunately, Your Honor, you're forgetting something. Earlier, after the last cross-examination, this witness made a number of remarks.
Well now, so lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the ace detective, as well as Mask Star the Mask. My verdict will verify that. Just as Rod the Light will verify that he's the true murderer. Oh. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness. You fucking, oh my.
He shot himself in the foot.
You moron.
I'm going to scream and not stop. Yes, but these comments appear to have no importance whatsoever.
Very well. Then we shall prove their importance via cross-examination. At any rate, as long as the witness has made these remarks, we, the defense, assert our right to question them.
Is
that all right with you, prosecutor?
Is something the matter, Mr. Godot?
Nothing.
Oh, so lawyer, it looks like you're one step too late. I'm already out the door. And you think such falsehood would do anything to me, Luke
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. It's true that the witness made some remarks. So then, let's hear this last bit of cross-examination.
Luke Atmey slams his head on the desk.
That's my action, bitch.
Mr. Godot, what are you?
Hammer's friggin' huge.
Let's fucking hear it then, Mr. Look at me. I respect none of you.
What about me?
I respect you even less. I'm going to allow the defense to cross-examine your earlier remarks.
Lawyer also makes custom.
I'm calling a priest. I need a young priest and an old priest.
You're probably gonna get a young one in the future.
No, the denomination doesn't matter.
Skipper.
The defense would like to hear why you declared the defendant to be the true murderer.
No, I didn't.
So please give us one last hit of testimony.
Phoenix, this is it. This is our absolute last chance.
Yes, Chief. Oh my fucking god, what have I done?
This is the trial that never ends.
No, that's the last case of the game. Indeed.
God has punished me for my hubris and my work is never complete.
Indeed, it is true that I was not a lordly tailor. I had to leave to see one another vitally important job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph readied. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron DeLine. And thanks to the key card and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Delight was wearing his Master Mask outfit, which is why he left no prints. And the blackmail letter? The victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel. Chivalry! Therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy.
He's just a poor boy, nobody loves him.
This testimony actually...
He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity.
That was a long-ass testimony.
The witness's earlier remarks do not appear to have been hastily prepared. All of his points have been explained. None of them seem to contradict anything.
But of course.
But how did you know about the emergency buzzer?
The police investigation documents went directly through me. And I always look over all the documents. It's elementary, said lawyer.
Are you going to make even more trouble for us now, sir lawyer?
I will not allow any more of your usual shenanigans, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm just gonna save right here. I'm not stopping though because...
Cliffhanger.
No, it's not a cliffhanger. It's because if I press the wrong one, I will die.
Instantly.
Alright, I'm just gonna pull out the GAT real quick.
Ah, fuck.
We cannot post Luke Atmey's trial any longer.
I
There are trained
will bring
snipers
out
aimed at your head, Wright.
nitrogen, sir.
This is your last chance.
Hang on a sec. Why are you pulling out the GAT? Just one chance? You're not gonna shoot me, are you?
It seems that the party's about to begin.
I've wanted to shoot you
Well,
since
Phoenix?
day one.
Isn't any evidence that contradicts with that testimony?
So it would seem.
What do you mean, so it would seem?
Listen, Phoenix, pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, does it? At any rate, this is our last chance. If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all there is to it.
Cup number 17. The last cup. It seems like the time has come to put an end to this trial.
Why not yerba mate instead?
I have a fatal contradiction in this testimony.
Why not yerba mate?
And you need to point it
Yerba
out without
mate.
presenting evidence. Which means all I can do is find a contradictory remark and press it.
Remember, you only get one chance.
Yes, I get it. He'll shoot me if I get it wrong.
Don't fuck up. Don't fuck up.
Mr. Atmey, about this last remark.
You still don't get it, do you, Trite? This isn't the time to be pressing the witness on every little statement.
I'm afraid you're the one who still doesn't get it, Mr. Godot.
What?
Mr. Atmey, it seems you have finally admitted it. That you were in the CEO's office on the night of the murder. What? How can you say that? Let's review your testimony, shall we, Mr. Atmey? The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? Mr. Delight was wearing his Mask Star Damask outfit. Is that correct? Dumbass. Indeed, that's what I said. My deductions are absolutely foolproof. More like your deductions prove that you're a fool. I'm sorry. Whatever do you mean?
For some reason, I'm starting to get really thirsty.
Dude, drink water.
Coffee is the worst for that.
When exactly did we learn the fact that
And also alcohol.
Ron Delight was dressed as Mask Star Damask when he went to the scene of the crime?
Next time Godot drinks water, his kidneys are gonna make a Windows startup sound.
That was.
It was just a few hours ago. Back when my sixth cup was looking at me with a cold stare.
Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? I'm sorry, I just never had a chance to mention it up until now.
That's right. The defendant had yet to tell anyone else this fact before this morning. Therefore, the only people who should have known this are those who have been watching this trial. Do you understand now, Detective Atmey? There's no way that you should have known about that!
Not the monocle.
You were in that next courtroom being tried as Mask Star Damask. So then, enlighten us. Just how did you know about that piece of information?
I would like to know that too, eh?
Well,
Oh, don't mind me. I just came in from the next trial room over. My docket's clean. How about yours? I hate Phoenix Wright. Oh, that sounds like a real bit of trouble, don't you know?
I'm just looking at Hillbilly's weapon from the summer BBQ event. All I can think about is Hank Hill.
propane.
It's on pro. Exactly.
Feels good not having to deal with a murder case, don't you know?
Skipper, wake up.
Come on, this detective must have known about it. He probably had plenty of chances to find out beforehand.
And it's those chances that I want to discuss next. That night, Mr. Delight was wearing his Mask Star Damask outfit. There is one and only one way for Detective Atmey to have found that out.
Only one?
One way, you say?
Please recall, if you will, Mr. Delight's testimony.
When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there.
For a second,
It looked like a drugged up penguin,
for a second,
completely devoid of riz.
my client witnessed the real killer.
Mr. Delight never saw his attacker. So there's no way to tell whether or not the real killer was Luke Atmey.
It's with that statement that I'll turn this case on its head. I'm gonna turn this whole
Just
case
what are you
around.
implying?
Mr. Delight saw the real killer, correct? Now, if you turn that statement around, it stands to reason that the real killer had also seen Ron Delight. You need to check your eyes, they're smoking.
Impossible.
Sir, your eyeballs appear to be on fire.
What? Detective Atmey, you saw Mask Sergeant Mask at the murder scene that night. You saw him when you killed Kane Buller and assaulted Ron Delight. That was the only way you could have known what Ron was wearing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm about
Oh
to.
my god!
He's
Godzilla
rising.
Godzilla rises from Tokyo Bay.
Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown.
I'm gonna take your fucking fingers. That's the same line you gave yesterday.
But I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time. Yeah, you're not getting. Yeah, you're being tried. You're going to the asylum at me, not prison.
He's going to
What an
Arkham
awfully
Asylum.
complicated incident. I don't
Nick,
do
he's
enough drugs for this courtroom.
Nick, he's going to the ass loom.
Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atmey, who was in turn blackmailing Ron Delight. And upon killing his blackmailer, Luke Atmey tried to frame Ron Delight. Then he claimed to be guilty as Masked Star Demasked in order to escape his true crime.
Convoluted plan.
There's gonna be a few goddamn podcast episodes on this shit.
And to that end, he came up with this plan. He used the double jeopardy rule when making his alibi.
Actually, how many Phoenix Wright trials do you think are actively like part of like the true crime podcast scene in the Phoenix Wright universe?
DL6.
Yeah. DL6, Damon Gann, Matt Ungard.
On God.
Yeah, a famous Hollywood star pulling all that shit off as a mastermind? I think the person saying is probably Ron. Yeah, it's Ron.
At any rate, it seems we finally found the truth. Excuse me. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of murderer. Don't ignore me!
Ron.
Oh, I didn't realize you were there.
How wouldn't he be?
About the verdict. I know you never committed any murder. That's right. I'm so glad that you understand that, but I I really am Mask Star the
Oh my
Mask!
God, shut the fuck up.
Ron.
What in the goddamn?
This trial's never gonna end.
So, thanks to that trial yesterday, I'm innocent now, right? Was it you said? Double jeopardy? Now that you mention it.
I've been careless.
Careless?
Blackmailer. No.
What do you think, man?
As the defendant says, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute. A defendant can never be tried twice for a crime in which he was once found innocent.
Then Mask the Mask is really innocent? Oh my God.
It would seem so, for now.
For now, yeah, because he's gonna steal again.
I just want to be tied up in a soul tight room. Oh wait, I have that at
Now
home.
we'll just shoot you in the head.
Oh wait, I'll have that at home. I'll have to get new shackles in now. Broke the last ones.
Okay, just make it quick.
I have. Never mind.
Cheap shit you bought at Spencer's. Never again. Now then, this court finds the defendant not guilty.
Not guilty.
It's gonna turn out that Ron actually did do the killing.
Oh no.
Boy, this is really lucky. Wait, this isn't good after all. The same thing is, I still messed on the mask after all.
We did it. We saved Ron.
You did it, Phoenix.
Yay.
I don't want to be saved.
Yeah.
I'm suing you.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
Yeah, it's because Maya doesn't call on me much these days.
Oh?
I'm just joking, Phoenix. Don't take everything so seriously. But on the other hand, Maya, she seems kind of torn these days.
You mean about becoming the massive terrain challenge school?
Becoming the master means saying goodbye to our mother.
Misty Faye, right?
Watch over her, will you, Phoenix? Will
This
you,
is
Phoenix?
Phoenix Wright found fam. Oh wait, I forgot. He is gonna have a found family in the Dark Trilogy. Never mind. Of course. Who's the better found family? The fucking Phoenix Wright law offices or Yaku and his detective agency?
We'll have to see about that.
Bye, Mia.
Well then,
Bye,
see you
man.
around.
Yeah. Mia. Ah! Twink jump scare.
Mr. Wright. I don't know what to say.
Don't steal. Congratulations, Mr. Delight.
I'm going to steal. Thank you so much. No, wait. Nothing really matters anymore, though. All this would have happened.
Come on, just be happy already.
Goddamn. Maya?
You've been cleared on the murder charges and got off as Master Mask to boot.
Oh god, he's gonna be famous now. More famouser than he already is.
But in exchange, I lost everything. You know how much
Huh?
chain
What do you
costs these
mean?
days?
So you said you back a couple of doubloons.
Stealing security information from KB Security. Becoming Mask Star to Mask. I did it for all for one reason. For her.
Say you'll do it for him.
You arrived this here?
She hates criminals more than anything.
Think of it. She was the one held hostage by some robbers, wasn't she?
She always said how she hated sneaky criminals. Even though I'm not exactly sneaky, you saw my fucking house.
Yeah.
I'm subtle as a brick, I don't know how she hasn't caught on yet.
It's really funny.
I knew that, but... Once I got fired from KB Security and lost all the money I had, she wouldn't have had any reason to stay with me. I thought she would leave me for sure.
So that's why you became Mask Star to Mask.
Yes, but it's all over now. A broken bowl can never be put back together!
True, right, Nick?
Right.
Really? Can we go back to the way things were?
It'll be fine. Nick can prove it.
Sorry.
I can't?
I thought I was gonna burp, but it didn't happen.
Kinda wish you would check with me first. There's a line, even if a bowl is broken, there's always there's a way to put back. Mr. Light, even if a bowl is broken, there's always a way to put it back together.
My badge.
Bad.
The sacred urn. Desi was the one who found this.
Monsieur, you're right. She always believed in you, Ron. That's why you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about anything.
Ah, there you are.
Mr. Light!
You did it, Ronnie. You're innocent. I'm so happy.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate that, but I suppose you don't want anything to do with me, do you?
Ronnie, why didn't you talk to me about what was going on? I had no idea you'd quit KB Security. I never imagined that you were really Master Mask either.
Wow.
Really?
Mr. Light, what are you going to do now that you know?
Hold up, let me just get a picture real quick. I need to find something real quick.
You're not going to really leave him, are you?
Come on, it's obvious, isn't it? How could I ever let a wonderful man like him get away? Hell yeah. After all, my bike's really fast. So fast, there's no way he could ever get away.
Hey, yo.
Excuse me, that's...
But didn't you say that you hated criminals?
Oh, I only hate people who act all cowardly and
Like
sneaky.
using a woman to hide behind?
Like that detective.
I see.
My Ronnie went and declared his crimes before he committed them,
What
like
the
a man.
Shut the fuck up!
God,
Oh my god.
Phoenix is right. Phoenix is like, why do I get these fuckers?
What's gonna happen?
I just love a man who's so chivalrous.
I'm gonna put this in muted real quick. I had no idea my husband
Chivalrous.
was Mask Star to Mask. Meanwhile, the house. This is the main room. You can see the kitchen.
This is their living room. I knew I was right about you. I had to be there. Every day I spend with you is filled with thrills and excitement.
That. Damn, she must have it good. Jesus fucking Christ.
So, Run the Light is the biggest bottom in the series, right? Desi.
Seer, you really do love Ron, don't you?
Nicky boy.
She might get the best.
What?
Yeah.
Nick!
Yes.
Be glad I asked you to defend my Ronnie.
I hope the police don't come knocking at my door.
Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for us.
Oh, well, take care of yourself.
You too, Nicky boy.
I can feel my face going red. Ah!
God damn it, Pearl.
Pearl, stop shipping us.
Snap.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, congratulations. I ship who I want. You have
Pro
no power
shipper.
here.
Death.
Talk about bad timing. Ah! I.
Murder. Die 1,000 deaths.
Die 1,000 slaps. So
This-
just as the case came to a close, so too did my conscience.
You cannot escape
Dead.
from death.
Ron said a broken bowl can never be put back together. But I know that's not true. I mean, just look.
I'm
Cute.
going to commit 1 unit whole violence.
It's a perfect example of one that was put back together even better than before. Screenshot.
Grammy's Kintsugi.
We did it. Finally.
That is the second trial of this game.
Oh boy.
Maya, what are you wearing?
Maya, what are you wearing?
Maya?
I think
It's just a maid uniform.
She's working at a fast food restaurant.
Somewhere the Ace Attorney people. Okay, we got the people who are all in the kinky S&M shit. Now we gotta
I'm
get
getting-
to the maid people.
Now we
We
gotta
have
get the maid
speedrunning the
out there.
horny fans.
Alright, let's see what's up with this real quick.
Alrighty.
That's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
It wasn't me, I
It
swear.
was me, I swear
Yeah,
it was
I swear.
me.
it was me.
The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at the table when he drank the coffee.
No,
Ron,
you're
I
wrong.
thought-
No, you're wrong.
Who is that?
Man. Mr.
Mr.
Negative.
Martin
fuck?
Lee, what are you doing in this game?
Real killer.
He's a real killer.
I'm not even sure Mr. Negative appeared
That
in Marvel
Phoenix.
when this game came out.
It does kind of look like Phoenix.
Phoenix, but with more kissable lips.
Skin tone too.
He's putting asbestos in there.
Why won't anyone believe me?
Objection! Salt Bay!
What are you doing here?
Well, I'd say it pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? This court finds the defendant guilty. We find the defendant guilty. Court is adjourned.
Did we was that a dream sequence?
I think it was an intro.
It was the intro, and like I said before,
Remember, someone wronged Godot.
but like I said before, in the timeline, both Phoenix and Maya go to England because Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton takes place between Trials and Tribulations Case 2 and Case 3.
Jeez.
Well, but
That reminds me of a puzzle.
shut up. Not yet.
You cannot escape from crossing fate.